Welcome to my sketchbook tour and my first video on YouTube. This isn't my first sketchbook though. Can't tell because I covered it up with a sticker, but it actually says 3.5. If you want to know where any of these stickers are from, good luck. That one I made myself. That one's I got from some Ren fair, and friends gave me all the Ghibli one, but it is from Mike's Garbage Art on Instagram. But a watermark on that, so good on him. But yeah, I don't know where any of the stickers in this book came from. Sorry. I sketchbook 3.5, 3.5 of its kind. I started this sketchbook in like summer of 2022, I'm pretty sure. So it's like a little over a year old at this point. This is drawings of me if I was in Kiki's delivery service. This is when I still had like split dyed hair, but it was all grown out. You'll notice during the first part of this book, I draw necks so skinny. And I feel like you don't really notice it until you really see it, and then I can't look at anything else. Okay, this first page here, I think on these two pages, I'm just trying out drawing with pens. Because I usually used to draw with pencils. I know this page I was doing because I was going through it with like body issues and everything. So my mom told me to draw my feelings, and so I did. And also I'd been reading Franz Kafka's Metamorphosis and listening to a lot of sloth rusts, and don't mix well together. This is a page I did because I had too much time and a like pack of Prismacolors, and these are, or were, I guess, my favorite characters. I still love all of them, but I feel like some of the ranks have changed. You know, we've got honorable mentions are the bitch from Blue Period, never remember her name. I'm so bad with names. Fluttershy, Shinobu, Nene, Ron Stoppable, love of my life. Ibina from Umaru, I hate that show, but I love her. Ursula from Kiki's Delivery Service, Dr. Horrible from Dr. Horrible's Sing-Along blog, Sokka from Avatar, Lilith from Owl House, Inosuke from Demon Slayer. I love Demon Slayer. I love him. I love her. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. I drew him to Tumblr Sexy Man sized. And Draken from Kim Possible. Here, I got obsessed with this stupid Love Island phone game. Cody and Noelle played it, and I was like, I should download it. And I spent hours, I spent days on that. I would spend timers for the middle of the night just to wake up and play that stupid game. It was an obsession. So here's my character. Her name was Iara because it was a combination of me and my friend's name. And the Talia, I think, she was the girl I ended up with because of course I went for the gay option, you know. And then Drawfee did this one challenge that was like, take 3 songs. First song is the first character, second song is like the second character, and third song is the relationship. So I did that. First song was Space Odyssey. I don't know why I wrote Major Tom. The song is called Space Odyssey by David Bowie. Then American Healthcare by Penelope Scott, and Colorblind by Beach Bunny. So I made a mom and her kid. And then this page, or these next few pages, were from summer camp of 2022. This was Cabin 7, local frat boros. I'm still friends with every single one of these. These are my G's, I swear to God. Sorry, swear to G-Dizzles and J-Dog. And here are some OCs. This is where I found my love of mullets for the first time, before quickly it became an obsession. There's a little Curtis, because he's got the most iconic mullet. Okay, oh, I remember, these doodles were after I watched Dress Up Darling for the first time, and they've got that really cute outro scene. Some other parts of that anime I don't like, but all the like parts about actual cosplay I really do. Oh, this is cringe, but aren't we all? This is Kimetsu no Yaiba or Demon Slayer X Detectives because I was thinking about it, and York is literally Inosuke. Like, they're the same person. They're both afraid of trains because they think they're monsters, dumb, strong, and beautiful, and consider themselves princely. Like, they're the same guy, which makes sense because Jacob likes Demon Slayer. So I drew the characters interacting with each other. There's really nothing interesting happening on this page. Oh, except a little Kurt. And the bunny girl obsession starts. It's a soft obsession, so you won't see too much of it, but it's there. Oh, and here's a bunch of swatching, because my friend traded me uh, a bunch of 122 Ohuhu markers for like a set of 8 watercolor pencils. It was so unfair. Love you, Emily. Thank you for just basically giving me all these nice markers. I'll cut that out. And I just kind of sketched out a composition on the back of this. And then I don't know, I used to not film my pages that much. I do like this drawing. It was trying to do in the style of this one movie I saw. It was called Lou Over the Wall, I'm pretty sure. And I liked it. I thought the style was cute. Some of the plot was lacking. Oh, here's the storyboarding for a little animation I did that I find so cringy right now, but I really had a good time making it when I did. It was about me, X, the love of my life, which was my water bottle. That's him. That's my water bottle, the personification of him. And then I was trying to make this like D&D game where I would game master it with friends, except they were not nearly as interested in it as I was, or they weren't taking it seriously. Some of those friends, shit went down. But this drawing, I drew her so much for so long, and this drawing started it all because I don't know what I was pumping with this drawing, but it was just supposed to be her like on the subway ride home because it's fantasy but modern, and I just loved it. Oh, and if you know her, you know her. Here I was doing a prompt that was like draw your OCs at a yukata festival, and I decided that if they went, all of them would say like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna wear it. We're gonna wear yukatas." And only Claire would actually end up wearing them because they're all a bunch of fucking bailers. I cuss too much. But here's some comics of them just, hanging out. Elia is a cheapskate, so she would not buy one. But here's just them acting out, being friends, because they are friends. And then here for the D&D game I was talking about earlier, here are some of my friends' characters. This is Wabel Candlesticks, who's a goat girl. I can't think of the name. This is Henry Lebronst, I think. He was an orc or a half orc. I really like that character. That the player was the only one who was taking this seriously, and I respect that immensely. Oh, and here's the plot and like some of the semantics planning out. I really do like these two characters that are supposed to be like the leaders of the almost detective agency, like a mean fish dude and a little bitch ghost man. Here I was watching like a style outfit video, and I was just like drawing some of my OCs and the outfits they were wearing. I like that one a lot. That was supposed to be, I was like, this is probably what Claire would have looked like when she was a bit younger. That's Elia when she's younger. I love Elia. I'm talking to you about these characters like you know them at all. You don't know any of these people. That's the little fishman. I haven't drawn him since this, I think. I haven't drawn either of them since this, but maybe I should bring them back. I miss them. Oh, and then for my friend's birthday, I gifted her with a copy of The Liminal Zone by Junji Ito, except each page or each chapter had like a little comic of me that's talking about my feelings on it too. So that was just like the notes I was writing down, my first emotions. Here's some pen doodles I did at a random cafe. Most of them are of Rachel. She's the orc girl from earlier, orc bunny girl, and just different fun little outfits. That's Gustav in his little guy phase. Here I was playing with some paint markers and highlighters. Whoop! Hit the stand, my phone was on. And I was planning to do some illustrations of Stella, Camilla, and Riku, and fish. They're a fish. But with, like, tarot cards, but I never ended up doing that. Maybe I'll bring it back one day, but probably not. Oh, and this is where the obsession of, for some reason, looking at whatever lip gloss or lipstick I was wearing and just fucking making out with my sketchbook and then writing down the names. I didn't write the name for this one, but it just adds such a nice pop of color. More Stella, Riku, Camilla, edginess. But then there's more of that tarot card idea that never gets brought up again. Same old me, I guess. And then some more sketches of Stella and Camilla. Oh, I like that drawing of Riku. He looks cool in it. Oh, and here's some, like, characterized sketches of some of my characters. It's a young Elia and a young Claire. And a really undeveloped character that you'll see later. Right now, she's just, like, basically all bones. Oh, and here's the sketching out of the characters I did for my zine Tertiary, which I like these characters. I don't think I've drawn them since I finished the zine, but I still like them. I think the character designs are good. Deb, Meg, and Emile, like the rat from Ratatouille. See, there's me, like, really trying to. And then here's me planning out, like, which page goes where. Because making a book is hard, and I'm stupid. Oh, I really like the sketch of my character May in, like, little braids doing a big L, because you're a little loser, you know that? And I guess they're bowling. I don't know. I really like drawing my characters together having little interactions. I don't do it as much as I should. Ooh, here I was watching Tiffany Wang, and I decided to draw her because she's literally so pretty. And I had some colored highlighters, so I decided to use them there. I think I could have done a better job, but they're still cute. And then here's me trying to figure out what my character Grayson would look like. I still don't know. That's my secret. I still don't know what I still don't know what he looks like. Oh, and this is when I was in Colorado and I visited Boulder, famously the city where Nikki, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn takes place. And I did not have as much of a good time as I would because I had indigestion. Oh, but that's me developing Oswald and more Tiffany drawings because she's so pretty. I don't watch her as much as I used to, but I still love her. Oh, and fleshing out backstories for Claire and Alex, them younger. And here's some little edgy, stupid, sappy romance, and that's me after visiting Boulder and being sad because it's not like Nikki, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn. This is me at 2 in the morning. I couldn't sleep because I had a vision of Garfield's meaty little feet. So I was like, I need to draw that. So I drew my Garfield Sona. It was on this page too. See, that's Garf Sona or Odie Sona while playing soft K-pop in the background. So this is a delusional page. You might be able to tell from everything here. And when I was in my sanity back again, this is over Christmas break. I used some of my sister's markers to sketch out my character Kim, who's like, she's just so pretty. I like drawing her. That was her wearing an outfit from, I don't know, some K-pop group. I just Googled it. And I was using a pose book, so all of these down there are from that. And then I really got honking down on the poses. here and just drew a bunch of them. I feel like that does really help, you know, just drawing poses, you gotta do it. My anatomy has gotten so much better when I started doing that regularly. Me, my cousin, my uncle, and my sister started playing a game together, and we finished it, I guess. But here were our characters in the game. My cousin was Emily Viment. She was a kill lady. I was Flambian Evermint. My sister was Dick Crosby. And my uncle was Dr. Hazel Hornblower. Oh, and then I threw a mystery dinner party, which was fun, even though it was so awkward. It's really embarrassing for me, but I think other people enjoyed some of it. I don't know. It was embarrassing, I'll say that much. But it was fun for me to plan, I guess. No, it wasn't. It was stressful. And here's more poses. Lesbians, straight people. What? You right? No, I love them. Those are my OCs. Evangeline and Nigel. They're both mythical creatures. Nigel is a knucker, and Evangeline is a siren. Oh, and here's me writing a script for a video I never made. That was basically me. I was gonna animate the story of the Velveteen Rabbit because it was the year of the rabbit, but never ended up doing it. Oh, and then I watched Scott Pilgrim for the first time in like a few years at New Year's, and I drew a bunch of moments from it, and I re-fell in love with Scott Pilgrim because, oh my god, I'm still on that train. New show's coming out soon. I'm so excited. I love Envy. Envy? Brie Larson. Just fantastic. Oh, that was my character Juno, you know, trying to decide her design more. And this is where I got, like, the first drawing of the design I still use today for Mary Ann. She's got those weird, like, suns around her eyes, and I really like that part. She's May's girlfriend for a bit. Oh, and here's May and Cartha gone fishing. There's Mary Ann being secretly gay, but you know, it's high school. It's hard to come out. And then there's his name's probably like fucking Tyler or something. Tyler Caden. Oh, gagged. And then May, because after straightening her hair, I assume. But, you know, alfalfa looking ass. Oh, and I drew this one. I was watching a Ginger Ninja video, and I was staying at my friend's house because I couldn't stay at my mom's because she was in Ireland, so I had to do this all at my stupid little house. Oh, and I watched 50% Off, the free parody, for the first time, and so here are some sketches of my favorite moments of it. I know, I love that series. I still rewatch it every so often. It's good. Oh, and here's me trying to decide on the design for Nigel more. And I end up really liking this design. You know, I decided he never wears good shoes. It's slippers or flip-flops or shitty tennis shoes. Oh, and here's my, you know, the duality of man, which is my outfits 2 days in a row. I usually look like that. I've got piercing stare, and I like it. Oh, and here is drawing some of the people I made in a dress-up game. And my OC Misty. I love her. Her character is basically what if, like, those stupid Adam Sandler douchebag protagonists was a female, and she just kind of nicely dumbassed her way into having sex with women. And here's me, Ozma from memory, and that's Ozma with the reference from the Oz books, because I love her. Oh, and here's me trying to, like, design a statue that I never make. And here's where I start getting, like, Dawes's design. You'll see a lot more of her. Oh, we're gonna skip over this page because it's drawings of my dead dog. That's sad. Oh, and I got this new marker that I really like. And that's, I would kind of redrew a panel, but from Felique Lee, but I replaced Hanako with my character Dawes. I really like this page. I really like that drawing. And Ed, my beloved, he really is. I love him so much. It's not even funny. I love this page. I wrote a stupid, corny-ass poem, but the other ones, I was watching Gokinjo Monogatari, and Mikako, out of nowhere, it's okay. I'm gay. I'm gay. We can say that. I'm a lesbo. We know this. But it was in the middle of this episode, and she just randomly out of nowhere, because her love interest kissed a cat, and she was like, 2 boys kissing? That's gross. That shouldn't be allowed. I was like, oh my god, Mikako homophobic canon? That's her cool-ass mom. But I do really like the style of that. She's my favorite gay hater. She can call me a fag any day. Oh, and that's me just drawing Dawes, Luna, Ed, and Lee just as much as I can to try and really get their characters down. I love these next pages of them. I love just drawing them. And here are their teachers, Mr. Felix Schaffer and Mr. Van Ruiz. His name is Evan, but he likes to be called Van because he thinks it makes him look cool. They're gay for each other, but in a horrible way. I love these drawings of the high school kids because they look like such little dum-dums, which they are. And here's them gender bent and just a drawing of a random ass character. Sorry if you saw that, by the way. Oops. We should move on, but the rest of these are them having a style swap because they've all got pretty different styles. Except for Luna and Ed, they've basically like the same style. But I like this one. I really like that drawing of Luna in Dawes' style. I think that's cool. The ladies, because I like drawing girls the most. You might have been able to tell. Oh, this is when I was sick. And I passed out from drinking too much NyQuil and I woke up. It appears that I had written Mr. Something and drawn a little face with the NyQuil. So I think I was trying to say Mr. NyQuil. No idea. And here's me writing about Luna, trying to really flesh her out and her family. Her family, it's kind of funny, but her family, the first initials of their first names goes OPQRS. Isn't that pretty funny? I hate myself. Oh, and this is the teacher's little brother and some more gender buns because I just always want to drug girls. How did I not realize I was gay sooner? Oh, and I watched Fleekly for the first time, and I love Mommy Mimi. I love her, Mommy Mimi. I put an extra me in there, I'm pretty sure, but I love her so much. She's like my favorite character by far. Well, this page is kind of shit. We're not gonna look at there. Oh, and I ripped this part out because I was at summer camp, and one of my friends asked to be drawn, and so I ripped it out and I gave it to her. And this I drew at summer camp. It's Elia and Cosmo, because they're so cute. And they've been together since they were both, like, 13. And they're, like, 26. And they're still together. And they have such a healthy relationship. And they're literally soulmates. I love them. They are perfect for each other. Oh. And here is my, like, fit of the day for my camp and what I did each day. You know, Monday I did just some bracelet making, or like what I wanted to draw of me. Then Tuesday I wanted a zip line. Wednesday I went on a swing and oh my god, he was in the wrong position because it hurt so bad. Then Tuesday I did boating and it was like the best experience of my life. And then there was a dance at the end of the week, so on Friday I got to dance. I got to go boop boop boop. I was dancing, you just couldn't see it, which is good. I love this drawing. It's when I got Dawes' little stupid, her hair goes like boop, boop. And that's when I think it originated. More drawings of Ed, because he's perfect. Another lip smooch in the sketchbook, Retro Rose by Mary Kate. That's Danielle in a Pinterest outfit, and that's Jesus because she's Christian. And so there's like a modernization of Jesus that helps her with moral decisions. And I love not actually writing speech bubbles, but writing text, you know. You whore. Correct. Because he is. And then I was trying to draw them in like bunny themed outfits, but I lost steam. And this YouTuber that I love on here, I'm obsessed with her, Bonato. Oh my god, she has this banana bunny girl character, and I love her so much. I drew fan art of her, but I drew some fun extra sketches of her just because. She had this cowboy outfit. Oh my god. I was like the sole supporter of that series, but she did it for me. She did it for me, man. And that's Lee and Ed. I really like these drawings. And that was me seeing if I could still draw in My Little Pony style. And the answer was kinda. Oh, and I was trying to draw a house to get better at backgrounds, which I don't much. Oh, and that was me trying to draw Alex more because I didn't really like his past design. He looked too emo and not punky enough. More banana bunny girl, love of my life, and Alex. Because I like this design of him. He looks more like some guy, you know? Does. And this is me and my best friend were talking one day about what jobs we were gonna get over the summer, and we had the most perfect high five we have ever had. It was the most perfect high five to ever exist because we decided we would both become Lego brickmasters, which we're both never gonna actually do, but we got the best high five of our lives out of it. Oh, and that's my friend Stella. I watched the movie Belladonna of Sadness. It was so bad. And this was my review of it, so I didn't go insane from just keeping it all in. But God, I hated that movie. Her hair was pretty though, and there's this one scene where there's this walk cycle of a guy, he's got a little flower on his shoulder. Only good parts of that entire series. God, I do not like that movie. It's so bad. Do not watch it. It looks just like an artsy Japanese film, but it's legitimately like the biggest waste of time. It's one of the only films on Letterboxd that I've just given half a star. I gave Hotel Transylvania a full 2 stars more than that. Oh, and usually I like to use multiple, like, different pens and colors on a page to add interest, but I didn't, so I just decided where I just had a pencil, I didn't have any other types of mediums, so I just decided to fill it in as much as I can. So it's a bunch of sketches of my characters from this one series, May, Kartha, and Dylan. I love them all. He's a little sunshine boy, she's an ice girl, and she's a punk rock girl. And here I was trying to decide a design for this little prestigious prosecutor shit boy. Decided the name Elias because I thought that was like, oh my god, you know he's gonna be the biggest douche you've ever seen. But he's got a big romantic tension with Dawes, but they're disasters. He's ballet boy. Oh, and then there's just Luna and Ed being cute at a Miku concert. Oh, and I slightly changed May's hair. And a few of her older designs. She kind of looks like Konata when I think about it, but not really. But that's her at 17, which is where the story takes place. We're getting to the end already. Here is the drawings I did on my flight to London. International Flight Corps, true. These roads were so bumpy roads. That was Love Bite Bush. Unloved because I never draw Dylan. And that's Lee wearing a top hat and Ed in a Ken fit. Because he's just Ken. Anywhere else he'd be a 10. Oh, and when I was in England, whenever I had downtime, I would decide to binge watch Markiplier's Honey Pop series, Hoonie Pop, if you know. And so here's all the girls about it. I didn't draw them all, like, equally. I feel so bad because I love Lola, but I drew her so shit. I do love Audrey, though. I drew Tiffany the best, I think. That's my favorite one. Uh, and here's the ones from the sequel, but I didn't actually do all of them. I did Ashley. I did Lola again because she's also in that one and she deserves, you know, a redemption. And then I did Leilani because she's my favorite. She's my baby. I love her. And then I did Horny Bitch, and then I was like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. And so I started drawing Kat. You might have seen her. She's my magical girl OC. And I decided to give her only one bun because that looks better than two buns. Oh, and there I was trying to design her shoes because her shoes are supposed to be like magical, and I ended up with that design. I really like it. It's like a Monster High type, way too high heel. Oh, and here I was drawing more of her like overall outfit. And I was trying out some like anime cutesy styles I could do, like a 2000s type art style. Oh, and I also did this on a plane ride, and I was watching, spoiler alert, Sheldon, the Smurf, Cooper. That movie is so good. I cried so much during that dang movie. Oh my god. Watch spoiler alert, y'all. Okay, we're almost done already with the sketchbook. Now, I really like doing this way of kind of shading in, which is just like hatching, but in all different directions. I think it just looks so pretty overall. Oh, and I was rewatching Gravity Falls, so that's Wendy. That's badly drawn Wendy. And that's Mabel. And more Alex. Drew the hair on the wrong side. Whoops. Little dumb bitch. Now I had to design a heart for this thing my city's doing. And that was like part of the design. I fleshed it out more, but this is just like a concept sketch. Oh, and that's the front of it right there. You can't really see it on camera. Oh wait, yeah, you can. I'm just lying. But it's like a bunch of more of the hatching that I just did. So I've had this little bit of a problem lately where I've gotten obsessed with Roblox Royal High, and my character's name is Raphael. She's a girly girl, and you can get this item called double flintlocks, which basically just gives your character two guns to hold. And so I love doing that because whenever your character moves, they're just waving two guns around. So yeah, she says guns, drugs, and looking hot and getting wet. And that's her in different outfits. I drew this after I got a genuine panic attack from playing the musical chairs game. And that's me absolutely destroying Drew Gooden. And then I kind of like that drawing, but I'm so sorry, Drew Gooden. I deserve to be sued for that. He deserves compensation. And then I didn't know what to do for the literal last two pages, so I looked at this prompt list and it was draw your best friend in your favorite things. So I tried to draw like stuff she would wear in a Lucky Star style, and then Psyche K, because she has really pretty eyes. I gave her like Harahashi's eyes, but other than that, I based her on the Psychic Girl. She's my favorite character, but I can't remember her name. That's so embarrassing. And then Felically, I based her Felically style. And then in Felicali's style, and I based her on Mamimi because I love Mamimi. And then there's lyrics from the Pillow song Runner's High, Dizzy My Future, Silly My Way. That's literally what's on my arm. I love that song. And then I tried to draw in BoJack Horseman style, but it looked ugly, which, I mean, kind of the goal, but... And then I started drawing Stella again because I realized I hadn't drawn her in, like, months. And I found this top that I was like, that's so her. And I really like this drawing. She's, like, being so goofy. And then that's her in another Pinterest outfit. It says, cute girls in cute clothes, because that's all I draw. And then here's the very, very last page. Not really, you'll see. But I did another one of those first song, first character, second song, second character, third song, their relationship. And it was Blue Hair by TV Girl, so I got to draw the girl with the blue hair, Blood Pump by Jack Stauber, and Racetrack by Beach Bunny, which worked out, like, shockingly well. And here's me working on some more backgrounds. This is Kat's apartment. Kat, Misty, B, who is Misty's girlfriend. And Kim, who's just there. And then I tried to draw them in the black dress and the strawberry dress because I thought that'd be cute. And that's just I think I was trying to draw the little sister from that one Lucky Star spinoff where she stars because her sister's a damn dweeb. Like, grown up, because I like to think she grows up and she gets her own damn job so she can start fucking, like, eating a hamburger every so often. And then here's the actual first time I drew in the sketchbook, which was, like, gotta be August 2021. Bad drawings. But I lost my last sketchbook and I got so upset that I wrote "give her back," and I did find the sketchbook, like, immediately after that, so maybe it works. Well, guys, that's the end of this sketchbook tour. There's no stickers on the back. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be starting a new sketchbook soon. Tell me if you want some more, because I do have some more older sketchbooks. The art would be far worse, but I don't know, content's content, right? See ya! Bye!